Hello, hobby friends. I'm Jason, and this is Level Up Hobbies. Now, today I'm going to just be going over a commission job that I just finished. It is a Phobos Kill Team of the Ultramarines chapter. Now, there are a couple small specifications that the client wanted for this, so I'll point those out as I'm going through. But other than that, there really isn't much customization or anything going on with this kill team. All right, let's go ahead, let's jump in and let's look at these guys. Now, the first model here is the Unit Veteran. And one thing you'll notice is that on all of the chests, I have shaved off that skull and crossbones that they come with. I just thought that it was a little too cluttered with putting, you know, uh, packs of grenades and there's purity seals and then the badges and stuff. And it was just too much going on. So I went ahead and shaved that off. And now we have the first of two Incursor Warriors. Um, One of the main things that I did to make these guys unique is I kept everything very dark and I made each of their face plates unique. I was kind of going for like a Bad Batch type thing, just like different paint jobs and schemes like on all of their face plates. Um, I like how it turned out. It was a lot of fun to do this and just to differentiate every model. And now is the Incursor Marksman. Um, Again, I kind of made his little rebreather unique, just some white paint on there, and I kept everything very, very dark. I was just going for a, kind of a SEAL team. Uh, and I don't like when like their weapons are all bright and shiny. I mean, I think this is more realistic. I guess. On to the Incursor mine layer here. Um, Again, just everything really dark. Try to add some unique features here, like on his mask. The client wanted an 86 on all of the models, just to kind of tie them all together. Didn't really say what it was for, just kind of like a backstory thing. And I really love that. And he let me kind of just have like, artistic license on how I painted these guys up. Didn't really give me any direction besides that in their Ultramarines. So it was a lot of fun just putting these guys together and getting them out. Yeah, here we have the Infiltrator Saboteur. Again, I customized the faceplate and just added the white paint scheme in there. Turned out really nice. Like I was very happy how these guys turned out. And then that badge, I had to kind of create that 86. I was kind of thrown on how to tie that in and put it on every model. So I variated between on the chest and down on the knees. So you'll see that as we go through. And the second Incursor Warrior. Here you can see I was using like the grenades on the chest, and that really, like shaving off that skull and bones, really freed it up to put a lot more detail work into this. I just think that skull and bones is just a little too overplayed. Yeah, I don't know. Like I've seen other people shave it off, and I wasn't really too keen on it until I did it, and I was just like, oh yeah, like this really looks a lot better, just less cluttered. Next, we've got the Infiltrator Commsman. And now you can see I moved that badge down to his knee just to kind of free up his chest and just have a little bit of difference there. All the leather's black, everything, like the details are black. I really like his faceplate, just that one stripe down the left eye. Otherwise, I didn't really like the helmet. I thought it was a little much for one of the models. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think the model itself turned out great. And now we've got the Infiltrator Helix Adept. And again, you can see the special detailing on the faceplate there. Um, what do you guys think about that? I know the Ultramarines, they're very tied to the Codex and aren't one to differ from, their rules. But I think for like a special ops team, like they would maybe they would get a little bit more freedom and stuff. So I think that kind of played into the kill team story here. But let me know what you guys think. Now, these were the first Phobos Marines I've ever painted, and to be honest, like I'd like to get some of these Reavers. I thought he turned out really well. Him and the Sergeant is also a Reaver. Uh, I think this really plays into just that whole Black Ops feel here, and those grenades, and then that badge of 86 on the chest. Um, I think they really, really work really well together. And finally, the Reaver Sergeant. This is the only one where I left the skull and bones on the chest, as well as painted it red along with the faceplate just to denote his sergeant status. He's also got the Ultramarine symbol on his knee. But yeah, so that is it for the sergeant. He was a fun one to paint too. Just put a little bit more detail work into him. And that's really it. Thanks for joining me as I showed you this commissioned Ultramarines Phobos Killteam. Um, Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave some comments on what you thought about the paint job. I mean, it's not that different, but I just want to hear what you guys think. And yeah, thanks for joining me again. Remember, build, paint, play tabletop games. Later, guys.